Hi, this is Will with My Spiritual Clarity, and today's video is about, is it okay to charge money for healing work? Is it right? Is it moral? Is it okay? Well, I'm not trying to be clickbaity. This is a question that one of my clients was wrestling with the other day, and I'll come right out and say, I think it is absolutely okay to charge money for your healing work. I think it is a must. I think it is essential. I think that our world has changed, and so it's required if you want to do great work. And we're going to get into that in detail, and I'll give you some specifics and practices and some philosophical shifts that I hope will help if you're a healer and you're having a hard time charging money for your services. And also, I want to let you know in September coming up, I have a new program called Essential Business Skills for Healers. So, all of this month of July and August, I'm putting out as many videos as I can with all the content that I can to help you have basically the free version of the course. It won't be the same, but as much as I can give you so that you don't maybe even need to come to the course. And that if you want to come to the course, you'll get even more. So stay tuned for that, and I'll link below in the comments. So this question of, and I have my notes, so that's why I'm looking at my computer. Is it okay to charge for healing? So back in the past, hundreds of years ago, we had villages and towns, and every town would have its local healer, herbalist, or whatever path they found worked for them. And that healer was taken care of. People would bring them food, they would help mend their clothes so that they could focus on their healing work. Now, I know it's more nuanced than that, but I'm short video. In today's world, we don't have that. We have a different economy, we have a different setup. And you can have your own opinions about capitalism, et cetera, et cetera. I'm not going to go into any of that, but it's just kind of what is right now. So rather than fighting that or decrying that or saying, and now if you want to live in a tent in the woods, absolutely. I have friends that do that and colleagues that do that, but they don't have much reach. They don't have much of an impact, and they usually don't have many clients. Now, if they're choosing that, amazing. If you're choosing that, fantastic. And I've worked with a number of healers who they're not actually choosing that. They're scared to be seen. They're afraid of being attacked, and they don't want to ask for money for their services. It's awkward, it's weird, they don't like it. They're not willing to move through that stage to get to the other side where it's actually easy and it's joyful and it's light and it's fun, which is where I feel very blessed that I am right now in my business. So some of the philosophy, and then we'll see if you're willing to clear one of the beliefs behind this, and you can try that out. So with this client that brought it up, and it's a valid concern, but I asked her, what would you have to believe in order to believe that it's not right to charge money for healing work? And this is what we came up with. So the first one was that it should be free, and that most people believe it should be free. This is her experience in life. It hasn't been mine, but it was hers. It used to be mine, but I shifted beliefs around that, and it doesn't show up that much anymore. It came from one of her family members. Her mom said very strongly that it should be free. Those gifts are from God, and it's inappropriate to charge for them. A universal belief that one shouldn't charge for healing work, just universally, across the board. Also, her feeling that maybe it's not something to be proud of because she came from a different job background, and so she has some beliefs that being a healer is a step down because maybe she won't make as much money. That one was very personal to her. That it's not right or moral. And then these are the two that I added just for some context. So to believe that it's not right to charge money for healing work, but then you look at everything else that's going on in our world and the things that we buy and the things that we do. So, but it is right to charge money for building war machines. So that's okay. So I know it's a bit of a stretch, but stay with me. Or that other things like that, or that it's okay to spend money on poisoned cereal, with sugar and food coloring in it for our kids. That's okay, and we'll kind of let that one go. But it's not okay to charge money for your healing work? No, don't think so. And then the final one that I really like here and that I want to leave you with is that people don't know or can't decide for themselves what they'll spend money on. So when you're saying it's not okay, when you're not willing to put yourself out there or charge money or tell people what you do charge, you're basically saying, I don't trust you, human being, to make a decision for you. I'm going to decide for you before you even have a chance. So I invite you to let people be in their own choice and to let people be a little bit awkward if they want to work with you but they can't afford. that that's okay. And that's something that I'm relatively new to as I've raised my rates, to say, not everyone's a fit for that, and that's okay. I trust that they are competent, capable human beings, and that they will find what they need to find. They'll find the person or the resources that they need. And if it's me, that's great. And if it's someone else, that's great. But I trust this human being in front of me. So, belief clearing for you. This is a yes or a no. So give it a try and see how it goes. The belief that it's not right to charge money for your healing services. Would you be willing to destroy that belief at the point of creation? No energy on that. Nothing. It's not an intense one at all. So it's either yes or a no. If it's a yes, great, if you're willing. If it's a no, that's okay. If we were in a private session together, we would look and see, well, what's attached to that, what's connected, or what's underneath it, what else can we shift so that you can shift that one. So if it's a no, I'd be excited about that one myself. I always find that's the bigger shift when I'm actually a no, and then I do the work to find out what it is. Big things open up and show up. So I would love to see you in September's course, the Essential Business Skills for Healers. We're going to go way deeper on this and so much more, all the practical tools that you need and exactly what to do first as a healer growing your practice, and then the energetics behind it as well. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now.